Good afternoon. Welcome to Match Day. Thank you all for your patience. Very sorry about that. Hope everyone had a good weekend. So I'm Vince. We have Ian. Today we're going to do our typical Monday Manager tactical scenarios. We have three for today, and they're all kind of related. So it's a little different from the past where I've tried to give you a variety. So these are all like a little bit related. So we got Alex. It's great. We got, I think, our regular attendees, which is wonderful. We got Amin, we got Ethan, we got Andrew. Yep, again, thank you, Andrew, for being a loyal person. And just like all the others, if you want the deck, just email me, and I'm more than happy to share with you what I'm going to present today. So I have a poll set up like we usually do for Monday Managers, and feel free to do that. But Coach Barker, did you have a good weekend?
Very nice weekend. Lots of Premier League football and then some English cricket, although we were defeated by the West Indies. So not so happy about that, but that's okay.
Sorry about that.
It'll be okay.
Yeah, no. It was good. It was we had a good weekend too. It was I had to like sneak my EPL away from my wife, but
amazing that the obviously Norwich got relegated from the Premier League, but the four teams above them all won, which was very unusual. And then Sporting Kansas City managed to concede 2 goals at like 93 and 97 yesterday to lose 2-1, which was pretty stunning.
Yeah, no, I saw that today on the ticker. And shoot, I meant to turn to Oxford United, and is it it's the League One Championship game. So
it is. Right now I've got Man United Southampton on in the background.
Oh, I got to get that on. All right. Yeah. Well, let's get started. Thanks for those people that are on. Hello, Rob. I'm going to just move to the first one, and let's do the whiteboard. So I'll just present it, Coach Barker, and you can give your input after we do the polls. So I don't know if you want to. So basically, the way this is set up is the goalkeeper has distributed the ball. So now the question is, how does the 6 react? Right? So with the 6, and you can see where the block of the red circles are. You can see where the block of defense is. So the 4, the center back has the ball. So would you want your 6 to move into this space, kind of just behind the other team's 9 and maybe in front of the 11? That would be A. B would be to drop back in front, or, basically in front of the defensive line. Or C, just stay and just wait for the next pass and just see where the pass goes. So I'll launch the poll. Well, it's already launched. So feel free to go ahead and vote if you want. It should be.
And let the people vote, and then I'll come back.
All right. So we got a lot for C. Looks like quite a few for C. Oh, we got a few for B. So B to drop back. And feel free to, by the way, put your comments if you want in the chat.
I know we have loyal fans. I'm making bread, so I was taking bread out the oven, but please don't be offended, loyal fans. So I'll give some insight here. I think if you stay, you are tying up the opposing player, and sometimes not moving and holding your ground can be very effective. But right now, you can't access the ball. So I think C, that you could make a case for C, but I think it's a little limited.
Yeah.
B is much more what we see a lot in the modern game, where your 6 comes back and spins. Why I'm not completely sure is the width of this player and the width of the guy on the ball is not particularly great. And so I think this attacker and this attacker could potentially tie up 3 of us, because we're not set very wide. So I can see the love of B, but I think the reason I might not do B is because of the position of these 2. So I'm kind of in favor of this little check out into a hole because you can get the ball.
Yep.
You're not going too far outside of your chosen position, and you're almost certainly going to cause these four to react in some fashion.
Yeah.
And so if you can imagine any of the four of those reds moving, that's going to be an advantage to blue somehow. And if they don't move, then your 6 is going to get it. So sorry, audience, but I'm going with A on this one.
Very good. No, so yeah, I mean, it's kind of like I threw this in there because sometimes, if you want to get to a certain side, right? So maybe we want to get here because there's all the space. But in order sometimes to get to a certain side, you have to go down one side first and then you get to the other, right? So I can see this being, and I'll clear it here. I can see this being here, and then this player repositions themselves back, and then they can change the point of attack. It's just something to think about. But or it could be there, and then around. So very good. Let's go to the next one.
Interesting. So you and I were both kind of A's, and our 7 or 8 audience didn't support us at all.
Oh, that's all right. That's why it's a great game. Everybody sees it differently.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So this is related. So let's say it's a slightly different scenario where the goalkeeper bypasses the center back and goes out to the outside of the right back. Sorry, the 2 in this situation. So same question though, would you want your 6 to A kind of move up, right? B kind of move down at an angle, but still splitting these 2, right? So still beyond them, or C staying, and just to see where the next pass goes. So let's see what the poll is. So we have.
So a couple of things I like about these 3 that you've got, Vince, with one more to come. You've stayed on sort of a progression of the action of the number 6.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Alex, our loyal fan from Philadelphia, actually plays this position in his 9-a-side team.
Yes.
So he probably has, but he's got very attacking minded. So he's probably gone with A, I'm sure.
No, it's good. It's great. Let's see. I mean,
I will tell people I love talking about these. I could do these with sugar packets in a coffee shop or salt cellars in a bar anytime. I love this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yep. Make the stevia. I think a stevia is like blue or green, and then sweet and low's pink, right? So you could.
Yeah, there's always yellow, white, and blue are the 3. Oh, and the yellow, white, blue, and pink. Yeah.
Yes. Awesome.
And pink is always the opponent.
Yes. So,
yeah, interesting.
Yeah, good.
All right, I'll have a little go.
Go. Yep.
So A is definitely a nice aggressive move, but I think at least on this picture, he's getting in behind this player, so he may not be accessible with the ball. If he makes this run and he clears this player out, that could be a good reason. Mm-hmm. But I see it more from if I see an advantage, it's clearing some space. C, I think you're going to get tackled immediately. You could get close from here. So C to me seems quite passive. I really like B.
Yeah.
Because you're on the correct side of this player. So you're probably going to get the ball and be able to face forward. You've got an interesting look down the field this way. Something will open up here, and then you can maybe switch the point of attack. So I actually think the stepping back and out will create more challenges for the Reds to address than stepping up and in or not stepping at all. That's my opinion.
Yeah, there's lots, to say for all of them. But like here, the only thing I didn't do, and I should have done, I think because I just ran out of time, I should have for this player here that's on the ball defending, I should have put more of an arrow showing that this path here is difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But B, like you said, that's a better angle, right, for the right back to get the ball to them. And if you draw this player or you draw this player, great. And then, like you said, you can spin out or you can play it back or you can play it forward if you can get forward. So
now Rob and Duncan are all on board with B. So loving the fact that we've got a few converts. That's good.
Very good. Very good. All right. That's very. Oh, what? Yep. Most people said B. Okay, so
B got us a third. Yep.
good, and that's good because it segues into the next one. So the ball kind of went into B, right? So a little bit. It's kind of like in between. So now the 6 has the ball, right? So it's right there. The 6 has the ball. Now the 6 has it. Should the 6 play it back? Sorry, let me get my arrow. Clear it. Should the right play it back? Should it, that'd be A. Play back to the center back, and I should have been a little bit better as far as showing where this 6 should reposition themselves. C, kind of take a touch forward and dribble and pass forward. That'd be C. Or D, spin out and then get it out there to the other side of the field. So do you have another poll? Let's see. We should have 3 polls.
Yeah, we do. So this is the one I want because it's got C twice, but we get the idea.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Huh.
So I've got to publish it. So the second C is actually D. Come on, people. See, Rob and I are now thinking too much alike. I think I need to start thinking like Alex and get a wig or something. Has he done a head? Oh, blimey. Amin wants to know if your triangle has done a head check. Yeah. Okay, Amin, relax. It's okay.
Amin, though, it's really good.
It's a good question. Yeah, it is really a good question.
And so, like Alex listening, yeah, I mean, as a 6, you should be taking 2 or 3 looks if you can, right?
So this is a very philosophical question. Does a triangle have a left and a right foot, or does a triangle have no feet? I love you guys. We have a small audience, but I love you. So just some thoughts on my part. Bump it in, bump it back, very Man City.
Yeah.
Play the way you're facing. You're going to shift opponents. If you can do it quickly and you can then identify your opening, I think a lot of people would be okay with that in the modern game. Not my favorite, though, really. And I don't enjoy watching it too much. B, playing back, you've broken a line the wrong way because you've now played back in front of them, if you're with me, because this player's now in play. So B to me seems like just an unnecessary option. If you wanted to play B, you'd be better off playing A. So yeah. I'm not sure about B.
Yep.
I love receiving and the way you're facing, taking a little gap and then playing a penetrating pass. So I think that is a very positive thing to do. And if you're a good number 6 and you can indeed receive the way you're facing, break the line with the dribble, and then play the penetrating pass, fantastic.
Yeah.
However, I could make the case that you are playing into a fairly congested area. So I think there's some good and bad about that one.
Mm-hmm.
I quite like, and I think Rob has the question, Amin has the question, if the blue triangle has had a look, he gets it here, he turns out of pressure.
Yep.
He turns out of pressure of this player and then switches the point of attack. I think that would be a nice opening up the field of play aggressive motion. So I'm kind of inclined. D is my favorite. C is my second option.
Yeah, D for me would be perfect world, right? And if you like you said though, if you have a technical 6, right, you have a very technical, technically capable holding mid. Yes, but there's safety versus risk there, right? So I think it all depends on the player. I think it depends on how technical they are, which basically we still need to teach technique, but more importantly the application of technique. So
yeah, and Rob makes a good point. You now get a 2v1 out on this flank. So that's that. And of course, once you get that, all of the reds have to look this way, as all of your blues can flood in on the weak side. So that the switching the point of attack has a lot of implications for everybody else collapsing too.
Yeah, very good. No, thank you. Well, that's the 3. So thank you all very much for attending. I'm going to go ahead and stop the slideshow.
I have an announcement for tomorrow.
Yep, go ahead.
And the announcement is it's going to be a mystery guest. It's such a mystery that Vince and I don't know yet because somebody dropped from us today. But we promise we'll get you an entertaining guest for 15, 20 minutes of your time. we continue to be very grateful for Rob, Alex, Amin, Andrew. A lot of you guys have been great following us. And I know sometimes when Vince puts all the work in and 8, 9, 10 people show up, it can be a little demoralizing maybe sometimes. So if you've had give and goes that you've enjoyed, match days that you've enjoyed, they're all recorded, and do put them on your Twitter feeds and your Instagrams. I'm sure, Alex, there's a couple there you could share with a couple of your buddies. If you're helping your clubs with diversity and inclusion, some of our presentations, which have featured some coaches of color and athletes of color. But we're going to keep doing these because we enjoy them and we feel like they bring value. And again, we do get multiple views on YouTube, and I'm sure it's not just you guys because you see too much of us. So we're very grateful for your loyalty, and we will continue to support you and work with you, and enjoy having some of you guys on too.
Very good. Well, I think we have secured tomorrow's guest. I thought Amin, who is yet to be on, because we've had Rob on, we've had Alex on, I've asked Andrew to come on. I don't think we've solidified that. So Andrew, we need to do that. Amin, do me a favor, email me so I have your email so we can get you set up.
And we have some more fans because Andrew's kids are on with us. Nice to see you, Andrew's kids.
Oh, cool. Awesome. So, so Amin, please email me, and because I know you're from Iran, so I think that'd be a really cool little journey to talk about. So that'd be really cool.
We can talk about the '98 World Cup.
Yeah. Ooh. Yep. So that'd be great. So Amin, please email me at vgansberg@unitedsoccercoaches.org. So thank all of you very much, and thank you, boss, for coming on and helping me. And
thank you, Ethan and Miles in Virginia.
Yep,
how old are Andrew? How old are me, Ethan and Miles? Real quick, because we got 10/11-year-old Alex. How old are Ethan and Miles? Man United, apparently. So Rob loves Man United, but they haven't.
Yeah, they're still
no spoilers. Miles is 12. Well, thanks for being here, Miles. We appreciate it. And 14. Fantastic, boys.
All right.
Be safe. We'll see everybody tomorrow.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Vince. Good job.
Thanks. Bye.